H-Town, what's up? You know what time it is? It's time for the best 120 minutes of your day. The Chop Shop, the nation's number one urban sports talk show, and also your midday sports happy hour. Yours truly, Robert Hatter, alongside Jim Hicks, and sometimes Chris Walker. He might come on today, coming to you live from Houston, Texas, but we're broadcasting all over the world via Facebook Live and YouTube Live, and it is that day. It's Wednesday. It's Women Rock Wednesday. Yes, it is Women Rock Wednesday. We highlight women every day, but today they just have a special day today, and it's Women Rock Wednesday. And I can't wait to share with them some of the things. I'm trying to. Y'all, my cursor is acting crazy again. It's not acting crazy. It's just different. It's doing different things. So I got to learn how to maneuver around this thing. But shout out to all the women. Let me see the women. Let me shout out to them right quick. Let me see who's on there already. Let's see. Madonna Johnson, Mindy Collins. Who else we got? Who we got? Okay. Madonna. Hold on. Let me keep going. Going down. Marquessa Charles is in the building. Carter Charles is in the building. Oh, I got all my girls in the building now. Brandon Nicholson in the building. My sixth lady is D White. And my girl, I know she been busy. Crystal Wicks is back in the building. Jessica Brooks is in the building. Oh, hey, fellas. Hey, fellas. They weren't playing. You know what? They were so nice, I got to call their names out twice. Hold. Let me go back again. Let me go up again. Fellas, y'all listen to this, fellas. We got Madonna, okay? We got Mindy Collins, right? Hold on. Let me go down. Hold on. Mindy twice. Mindy on both feeds. You follow me? Hold on. Let me go down. I'm skipping over you, fellas. I see you, fellas. We got Miss Carter Charles, Marquessa Carter Charles. I know she busy, but she tuning in. I got to hang out with her son yesterday. Brandon Nicholson in the building. D. White is in the building. Crystal Wicks is in the building. And Jessica Brooks. Ladies, I thank you. I salute you. I salute you. I salute y'all every day. But I salute you. Fellas, I see you, fellas. I salute you too. But boy, it's Women Rock Wednesday. And there's so much stuff going on. I'm trying to figure out. Wesley Yates Jr. is in the building. I saw you. Wes, let me tell you something happened to me last night. You know, I like to tape stuff because I be gone, right? I come back, Wes. Man, all my DVR just erased. They got 3 minutes of the game. Well, I'm going to find it somewhere. But I heard Wesley Yates did great last night with a Strive for Greatness on that platform, Gary Charles's platform last night in Vegas. Shout out to you and your family, man. Great job, Wes. Way to represent, baby. I know y'all got beat, but y'all just put a team together and for 3-4 days and just go out there to play. Y'all showed up and showed out. Robert Young is in the building, ladies. Let me see. Let me make sure I got all my devices. I'm telling y'all, man. I told you I got a new setup. And the person who's responsible for this new setup, I know they're listening. But it's Ola. The setup is boss now. Don't get it twisted. I ain't complaining, but it's just different. It's new and unique, and y'all don't understand how I'm juggling stuff because behind the scenes. What's up, everybody? But let me share some stuff with y'all, man. I saw yesterday, and the people who gonna miss this, they just gonna have to come back and see it because I ain't got time to be waiting on people to come on. But happy birthday to Stephanie Holcomb Cobb, Bilal Badley, Kelton Solomon. These are all people that support the Chop Shop. Happy birthday. If you know them, make sure you tell Stephanie happy birthday. Bilal Badley at U of H, happy birthday. Kelton Solomon on this show every day supporting us. Shout out to him. Salute to all the moms. Salute to the moms. That's all of this traveling and juggling your husband and juggling your son, your husband. Some of y'all got 2 or 3 kids. You got to go to 4 or 5 events, and then people charging y'all out all abnormal amounts of money. Shout out to the moms. Salute on Women Rock Wednesday. The summer basketball moms, the summer baseball moms, the summer the volleyball mom. I got a mom. I know a mom. She got a son in foot basketball, got a daughter in volleyball, and that young lady just going. Oh my! I don't see how she do it. I had one dude, athlete, and it was. I don't see how I did it. Now, shout out to her, and I'm gonna tell her, Miss Tasha Glover. Shout out to Miss Tasha, man. She got a daughter that's a world class track star, and she's a volleyball star, and her son is a basketball star, and she be going back and forth and back and forth and back. I don't understand how y'all do it. See that? The Brandon said she had a son and a daughter. Listen, moms, I'm telling you. Share the show. Tell your mom. Tell your girlfriends. Tell them. Shout out, Mindy. I saw you there. And everything that Cam did. Brandy, I saw you there. I mean, y'all sometimes that y'all don't understand the toll it takes on people sometimes. And I saw some stuff the other day, ladies, and I want to share. I just want to share some stuff with y'all because people are really, really depressed these days. Dale Griggs, I saw a video, and I got to show it to y'all because images. I want y'all to see this crazy ass image. I got to show it to my people, man. Hold on, I got to show it to you. When I get up here. Let me see that. I'm gonna tell y'all. Y'all should have shared this show. Y'all share the show, but text your friends. Hold up, hold on. Let me do my. I shared already. Let me make sure I send my Facebook out to my Twitter. I'm gonna do it. I like to do it right there on the show. I share it. I hit that button. This is how we do it. Yes, it's done. So I saw something and it troubled me. Okay, I'm gonna bring it back to the basketball community. Now you already know. I'm gonna give you something. Check this out. Just watch this.
I am not the city base. It is not illegal to yell here. Excuse me, ma'am. You are held when you are visiting the city. Would you please ask your family to correct it? You have been fired and sued several times. I will now leave your bullshit store. You have been asked very loudly about your family's contracts. You do not live off this salary. Goodbye, with the understanding I ask quietly and it is not illegal to be loud.
Get the fuck out, lady. Fuck out.
Look at the grown ass California asshole that can't afford to invest in every
Great victory for the people, man. Goodbye.
Hey, y'all, I know it's Women Rock Wednesday, but can you imagine how to deal with that at home? As as a son, as a daughter, as a boyfriend, as a husband. Can you imagine? Listen to me, y'all. I had to do that because people are seriously depressed these days, y'all. This is becoming more common. This is a form of mental illness, y'all, and it's becoming common. And I got to explain it to you because I saw this. I had to share that with y'all because I saw something, and I'm trying to find it in my notes. Because I saw a Big Doug the other day, last night. He tweeted something, and he said the audacity. Show me, y'all got to hear me now. The audacity of some of you adults. Like, who are you? Wait a minute. Like, who are you? And do some S you do. In other words, he said, like, who are you to do some of the stuff you do? Who are you? So you know I had to call him, but you know I ain't calling no name, but there's some people in this community. That's why I had to play that lady first. And then you know I got something for you at the end. You know, I give you a problem. I give you some information about the problem. And then, you know, I go to the prayer room for you. Y'all know I already do. Yes, I know between the games, I understand it. What the hell going on? But Doug tweeted last night. I'm going to do it again now. He said, the audacity of some of you adults. Like, who are you to do some of the stuff that you do? Who are you to do? We got kids that went over the country, you know, and I got to qualify this. No, I'll come back. Go all over the country, and some kids got some offers this weekend, right? So kids played better at the right time, went to the right event at the right time, got offers this weekend. But some people, they told me, they tell me, was calling around asking the coaches, is that a real offer? See, it's Jimmy's job to make sure that happens. See, y'all need to share this show. I'm finna give you something now that you ain't gonna get nowhere unless you go to church. But help me with this. Well, I got a whole nother organization I'm with. I got a whole nother son. I got a son in this summer basketball. I'm just using me as an example because I don't want to use no. Now let me use Barry McDonald. Barry McDonald. I'm gonna use Barry McDonald. Me and Barry. I got a son, Barry, in this bit, you know, in summer basketball. My son is not even in the class your son is. Okay? What's up, Anthony Ship? But check this out. Anthony Ship. I got a son. So Barry's son go ball out this weekend. Okay? Barry's son getting it in. Barry's son getting offers from everywhere. Barry's son even had a coach called Robert Hatter. I'm taking me out the quick. Called the real Robert Hatter. And asking him about the kid. The kid at the right time blew up. But I'm this character I can't use. I'm gonna use Anthony Ship. Anthony Ship is me now. I'll switch myself with Anthony. So Anthony Ship get on the phone and go calling the coaches. Tell them, man, is that a real offer? 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 I mean, Anthony Ship. What the hell is going on? Why I'm worried about what an offer. Now, in Jimmy's case, Jimmy got to make sure that offer's correct because it what? Damaged the market. If coach is down here lying and talking about now, if Jimmy did it, I'm all right. but another parent? That soon you're going to be in the same position? What is wrong with some? This the problem, I tell y'all. And I love summer basketball because it does some great things for people, man. Some of these kids ain't never been on planes before. Some of these kids ain't never been to some of these cities before. Some of these parents ain't never been to some of these places before. It's a great experience. I wouldn't change it. Yes, D. White. Barry, son, went off and did well this weekend. But Anthony Ship, you know this is fiction, it's fictional. Anthony Ship go calling around the coaches talking about, hey man, is them real offers that he got? But y'all see, that's why I had to play that lady. What reason would the lady just come into Starbucks or whatever store it was and just get to hollering, man? Like that, man. All I was thinking about, who she live with. Because I know she doing them like that. But I was thinking about it, y'all. When Doug said that, man. No. Oh, you're talking about the people feel the time. People are seriously depressed. And the ship. It would make you. I'm just trying to say, what would me as a daddy? Do you think when them guys, it was 9 guys ranked ahead of my son, right? All them dudes were good. Some of the ones right behind him was good. I would never think to call a coach and ask, is their offers real? I'm just trying to get in the mindset. I'm thinking about, I hope he see the show today. And I hope he called me and explained to me. You know, I'm not giving out no names. But I just don't understand it. And maybe some of y'all on it. That's why I said, y'all need this Women Rock Wednesday. That's a topic y'all need. And the reason I go there, did I get all of my happy birthdays? And let me make sure I got everything out the way. And I got another good one for you. I got some. Remind me to I got to save the date for y'all. Okay, save the date somebody sent to me. But I want to share with y'all something, man. I was just thinking about it. I don't allow people to disturb your peace. I will hit the ignore button on you. No, Barry, this ain't Barry. Ain't nobody. No, Barry. I think you missed the point. I shouldn't have used you as no example. I shouldn't have used it. I'm gonna use parent A and parent B. Why are you worried about what parent B son is have? That's the point I'm trying to make. I ain't talking about whether you don't allow people. I ain't talking that. That ain't got nothing to do with it. But why you pick up the phone? Chuck McGowan, what would make a person pick up a phone and call a college coach and ask whether or not another kid's offer is valid? You know, maybe because I don't know. I just want to know. Maybe y'all lack this, and it's okay. But some of y'all lack this, and maybe Landon, y'all see, all I want is an explanation about it. I'm just trying to say I wouldn't do it because I got something for you. I got something for that person. I got something for you. I got something for everybody right now. Have you ever been underestimated? Have you ever been vilified? Have you ever been rumored? Dr. Newsom, have you ever been presumed guilty? Have you ever been profiled? Have you ever been thrown into a group guilt by association? I'm talking to y'all, asking y'all questions. You can say yes, no, whatever. You can raise your hand. I don't know. Made a defendant rise. I'm talking to those of you, hear me, who had to explain yourself taken wrong. Text messages misunderstood. People assume you ignored them. People assume you were better, hear this, when you were just only blessed. You ever been at a place where people made up their mind about you without ever meeting you? Without ever shaking your hand? You ought to count yourself blessed. If you never had to sit through a conversation of somebody apologizing because they thought something about you and never knew you, I know I'm not the only one, y'all. Sometimes it becomes draining, man, to always explain yourself and to defend yourself. That season is over. Y'all hear me? That season is over. Because what? I'm going to tell you why. Tell you why. So to that parent that did that, I'm not indicting you. I'm just asking, I want to know your mindset because the judge has given me a verdict. It's my responsibility as the bailiff of the court of Chop Shop to read you your sentence. Okay? You are now, therefore, to live the rest of your life with no shame. You are to live the rest of your life with no embarrassment. You are to live the rest of your life with no regrets. You are to live the rest of your life with the peace that passes all understanding. John Newsom will get that one. You are to live the rest of your life forgiving yourself for what you've done. Rick Brown, you are to live the rest of your life making sure your children don't inherit your weaknesses. You are to live the rest of your life letting the devil know, don't rejoice because you saw me go down, bruh. Stand still and watch me rise again. I know that message reached out to somebody. No, it did. Have you ever been underestimated, Chuck? Mustafa? You ever been vilified? You ever been rumored? You ever been presumed guilty? You ever been profiled? Have you ever been thrown into... So, this person, let me tell y'all something. I done figured this thing out. The basketball community ain't bad because it does some great things. Summer basketball community does some great things. But we just got some people within this community that they just can't get right. That's why I just gave them that word. And I hope you send it to them. Somebody send me a tweet. Some parents in this basketball world, check this out. Some parents in this basketball world are so ungrateful, Robert. They have no clue what most directors and coaches go through to try to help their kids get to the next level. For your information, if directors only went on the budget that the sneaker companies gave them, your child would be stuck. Okay, they send me another tweet. Watching certain AAU clubs make me nostalgic. There's programs out there that have been the catalyst for real change in kids' lives. In a kid's life. That without that program, that coach, their future would not look it would look very different. I know travel ball has its flaws. Somebody send me. It can also be life-changing. You got to understand, y'all. Let me tell you something. I went to lunch yesterday. I went to hang out yesterday. We had lunch. We just young fella just came, hung out with me yesterday, right? Y'all know I tell the story of the young man who I met, and when I first met him, you know, I said I want to never ever work a kid out and do all that stuff no more, because my son had gave me the biggest headaches in the world. I didn't never want to work nobody. I didn't want to do it no more, right? But this young man came along, and I don't know what made me do it. He wanted to learn how to play basketball. Never learned how to play basketball, Kevin Jones. He didn't know how to play. So I taught him how to, fundamentals a little bit, and I put it in a way that he enjoyed the game, because I taught him a lot different from the way I taught my son. I was hard on my son. I learned, when you know better, you do better. I learned, I said, I'm going to give this young kid named Bronson Evans, played at Langham Creek, came back, came on the golf cart, played, sit on the golf cart, rode around with me for 2-3 hours, two and a half hours yesterday. And, I know he was wondering why I called him. I just wanted to pick his brain. I told him, I just want to hang out with you, man. And just to listen to him, and just to listen to this little boy that's a grown man right now that's living in his own apartment. And then I get this note. They said, check this out, y'all. Shriner men's basketball program. Got the Team Academic Excellence Award, which recognizes programs that have achieved a team GPA of 3.0 or higher for academic year. Rising senior Bronson Evans, the little kid that I named him to the NABC Honors Court for maintaining over a 3.2 grade point average. Hold on. That's the kind of stuff. That's the kind of stuff, y'all, we should be applauding. Little kid couldn't play that good. I got him. I trusted him with TJ Ford's program. Tim Ford was teaching him a lot more than TJ was. He went through that little program, playing at Langham Creek. Wasn't ranked nowhere. He wasn't ranked nowhere. But he just kept playing. He fell in love with the game because of the seeds that I planted in him early. See, I told y'all my son wasn't in love with the game. Maybe it was the way I taught him. I told him though. It was a disclaimer come with me. When my son played football, I was this daddy. Whatever, son. But he messed around and asked me a question, Karen Thomas. He said, Daddy, would you teach me how to play basketball? I said, no. I said, son, if I teach you this sport I played, it's going to be hard on you, son. So me and you got to make a pact right now. I don't care what your mama, your grandma, I don't care what nobody else said. Me and you got to make this pact. Now, he didn't ever live up to the damn pact. But no matter how crazy it might get, son, I'm not a great teacher. I'm going to teach you the way I was taught. And I was taught hard. So I wish I had another chance to teach. My son would have fell in love with it. My son approached that game as anybody in front of him, he gonna go and Taz Bear. He approached the game as, I think, as business. To shut my daddy up. Bronson fell in love with the game. Bronson said, if I just play overseas, if I get a sniff overseas, Mr. Hatter, I'm all right. I just want to see. He in love with the game. You follow me? And I'm sitting there just talking to him. We just talking about life. And we was just talking about life. Actually about his girlfriend. Just life, man. But a young man, this what this summer basketball stuff is about. This what this great sport of basketball is about. Those kind of relationships right there. Not somebody calling a college coach, asking a college coach whether Karen's son got was that a real offer? And the college coach telling on his ass. Excuse my language. These the kind of things, man. I know he have a wedding I'm gonna be invited to. Because what I did, I said I wasn't gonna never do it, John Newsom, and I took out time for somebody else's son. Even my son came to a couple of the workouts and said, man, I can't believe you doing this. You sure treating him nicer than you treated me. I had to hear this. Think about what I'm saying. Like this what, see, if I come on here and talk about a whole lot of mess and a whole lot of bull crap, this show would go viral. That's why Draymond Green saying all that ignorant ass stuff about the new media, he's trying to go viral to make money. I can say all that crazy ass stuff too. How does that free us? Somebody gonna hear that story right there. His mama on this feed. I didn't know she was on it. She just put the two. All he needed was somebody. All he needed was somebody to just take out time with him. So by the time he got to TJ and Tim Ford, he was learning some stuff, went over to Lehman Creek, struggling with that coach, and that coach is the coach that helped him get into college. Oh, y'all talk about the high school coaching. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, they had me mad at the high school coach. Coach Morrow, can you imagine them kids from those neighborhoods? Man, I saw how you changed the life of some of them kids, man. Stephen Woods, I've seen how he sit down. See, all you other coaches, man, I just ain't seen your work, man. Listen, I haven't seen your work. Greg Wise, I've seen him work. I watched him when they didn't think I was watching them. Stephen Woods handled that Bryce Griggs situation with so much class and dignity for the rest of their life. I always respect this man. Because it wasn't always easy. Yo, take out time sometime. Not just to your kids. And I ain't gonna lie, my kid made me not want to give back to no kid, Brand. Man, y'all Robert was a piece of work, man. Man, I go work him out real hard 2 or 3 days in a row, right? Guess what he do? He go over his mama's house. Guess what? And they just disappear. Don't answer the phone. Then they find out about you working him too hard. He done went home. Yeah. But then they want to be the first one. My baby. But ladies and gentlemen, let me tell y'all something, man. This is a great, great community. This summer basketball community. And when I was telling y'all we need to burn it down, I said, no, we need to burn some of these people. Maybe we just need to burn some of the people down. And earlier, if y'all didn't see it, I showed the how a lot of people just struggling. When some of y'all, y'all remember I said May 7th or May 5th, I was going to change my approach because I don't know what's going on in some of these people that make these comments. I don't know what, I got to understand it. Something might be going on in their life. You follow me? Some might not, and they never thought it. Something might be going on with me that day. We're all human, man. So I'm gonna take a quick break and come back. I just want y'all to digest that. Man, let's reach out. When I saw this young man yesterday, he don't understand. I was just looking. I thought about him the whole 2 hours. I was playing golf. He saw me playing. Hey, you know what though? He kind of pissed me off. Let me tell you what he gonna tell me. You know, I'm driving my golf cart. I drive the golf cart. Then he tell me, why don't you get out and walk to the ball instead of driving to the ball? I said, man, it's hot as hell out here. You 12 years old and you around here telling my old ass, tell me I need to walk to the ball. You go walk. I'm riding to my ball, Mindy. You go down. Why aren't you walking to the ball? No, sir. It's hot. I got a cart. I paid for a cart. Guess what? Ride to the ball. If that's the case, I'd have came out there and we'd have walked around the damn course 12 hours for 2 hours. It wasn't happening. But hold on, let me find. Yeah, D, trying to find something. D, the man tried to check me. D White, Dr. Newsom. I said, player, hold up. You know I'm trying to find something. Oh, here we go. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to just take a quick break.
The Cox Prater Law Firm. Big city, big town, big settlement. Your fight is our fight. Need legal advice? You know who to call. Personal injury, wrongful death, car accidents, premise liability, serious injuries. 1-800-HURT-NOW. The Cox Prater Law Firm. Big city, big town, big settlement. Your fight is our fight. Need legal advice? You know who to call. Personal injury, wrongful death, car accidents, premise liability, serious injuries. 1-800-HURT-NOW.
Welcome back, y'all. Barry, yeah, man. I said, dude, you can walk. I ain't walking. But, I walk sometime, But it was so hot yesterday. Even after 6 o'clock, it was hot. Who does that? But shout out, I don't know him. I don't know who is the coach at PayTal. And I saw some people had some negative to say about this. But he wrote a tweet. I don't know him. But coach, high school coach, I like this. It came from the basketball program. I don't know if it was a coach. It just said PayTal basketball, right? He said, as AAU season comes to a close, we want to thank our coaching brothers who have been working hard this summer to help our guys on their path. We appreciate the time and effort you put in with them and looking forward to seeing you at some of the Panther basketball games this year. this season. Listen, first time I ever seen that. High school coach thanking and praising. Y'all see what I'm talking about? So I got to talk about it on this show. Yeah, share the show. It's a good time, sir. I got to talk about it. Think about this, Brandy. You know, it was a faction. It was two factions: high school coach versus summer school coach. So all of y'all, get out of y'all feelings, man. This man, I don't know who he is. Somebody tell me who he is. I'll call him by his name. I just don't know. That's Jimmy's job. Doug probably know. But he said again, I repeat it, as the season come to a close, we thank. Do y'all know two of the most important words? Thank you, I love you, I'm sorry. Those kind of words just change things. Instead of, man, as an AU season comes to a close, we want to thank our coaching brothers who had been working hard this summer to help our guys on their paths. We appreciate the time and effort you put in to them. We're looking forward to come. In other words, summer coaches come to the games. I got you. Don't do it like that, Herb. Herb said I have a visit from Chicago. Oh, no. I love no. I love Chicago. Herb Baker, no. You ain't gonna trash Chicago on this show. I love Chicago. Gotta understand, I'm from Memphis. Look, nice little old what, 4 hour drive, Chicago. Oh no, love Chicago. Chi-town. I told y'all I was going. Hey, I told you. The Lord and the guys took care of me, because I didn't realize until years later that where they sent me to get a haircut, I was right in the middle of the hood. And I said, my man told me to come over here. Oh, dude, they treated me like I was king. I didn't know I was in the middle of the hood. I love Chicago, man. I love Lakeshore Drive, Herb, Chicago in the summer, the taste of Chicago. Herb, you just don't know, sir. You just don't know. I know. You just don't know. So every time I used to go see Charles play in Green Bay, Charles Woodson play in Green Bay, guess what I do? I say, hold up. Don't take me to Wisconsin. I don't want to fly on that small plane. I'm flying Chicago. So what? I can drive up. Stop by Marquette. Drive up. Then go to. So yes, I love that place. Chicago got a very special place in my heart. I spent 6 months up there, I think, when before Penny and them was playing in I think at the 96 Olympics, 1996 Olympics. I spent 6 months up there. I remember, what's the club? I remember this place called the 50-yard line. It was some more clubs I used to go. I was younger then, but I used to go hang out all the time. So I was everywhere in Chicago, man. It was one of the most unique places. I learned something about the Olympic Committee and going in, I'm having access to go into the Olympic Village and to the Olympic Hotel. I'm talking about when we was in Chicago, being around these players, but I never forget, man. I never forget this, y'all. I ain't never told this story on air. I was with a few people from Chicago that no, Chicago didn't have no strip clubs, man. I don't like strip clubs nowhere. But you making me forget my point. So I had access to go into the hotels wherever the players were. So some of the guys in Chicago I was hooping with and hanging out with, guess what? I brought them with me because I wanted to meet the players. I didn't know. I didn't know I didn't know their business in the street. They treat me nice. So I bring him in. You know, we kick it. Penny come down and holler at him. Do you know the next day, NBA security? I said, Adam, can't bring those guys, man, up here around this, man. I like the guys. Still talk to some of them to this day. But they just, I'll never forget, I was embarrassed because that's never naive, but if somebody treat me cool and treat me right, yes, Herb, they treat me nice, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I felt secure when I went around Chicago, but I understand this is my business, and I had to separate business and pleasure. So I couldn't. The guys couldn't come back. You know, I didn't tell them, but I never was able to bring them back to the hotel and stuff like that. It was a little difficult. It was a little difficult moment. Something I ain't never shared with nobody. I shared it with y'all, but yes, it was cool. It was cool. Then another coach. You know, I'm reading off my. I got another subject I want to talk about, but I'm trying to see what Jimmy and them gonna do before I go. Let me show y'all some. Somebody wrote this. Being on an EYBL team doesn't guarantee you a scholarship. Playing on an EYBL team doesn't guarantee you a scholarship. Playing well might get you one though. What y'all think about that? I think that's true. Let's look at the EYBL. Let's look at the makeup of some of these EYBL teams. Somebody take me, you know, Jimmy had y'all going back looking at old point guards and all that kind of stuff. Just look at some of the recent EYBL teams, EYBL, or the summer basketball team. He mentioned EYBL. Let's just go to EYBL. Let's not talk about the other teams. So you're telling me it's some people on those teams. I'm trying to go back and see who was all on my son's team. And I think every last one of them guys got a scholarship to play. I'm trying to see. Mindy, we know Chris Walker wasn't coming. You know it. But think about that, Herb. Herb, what is that true? What do y'all think about that? Because we fight tooth and nail trying to get our babies on these teams, but they don't guarantee you a scholarship. Can somebody take a look at all the EYB? Where my basketball guys at? Always Women Rock wins, and some of them they take off on women guys. Hatter, can you get an update? I have no update. Yeah, Manny, you were absolutely correct. King Sticks, did you see all that? Do we have the rosters? Hold up. Let me go to EYBL. Hold up. See, y'all have made. I'm finna do the Jimmy on y'all. EYBL. That my boy Eric Bowens is in the building. Eric, what you got, man? What you got? Come on. Eric, come on. Eric, you all right. You can say something crazy today. It's all right. You're a comedian. EYB, hold up. Hold up. Spelling the thing wrong. Okay, I hope they still got the stuff up there. I just want to look at some. Hey, Brad! I saw you pass by me yesterday, Brad. Let me look and do they have teams? Let me see. Do they have, they had a roster. Yeah. Okay. Let's go to our Houston rosters are the people we know. Okay. Let's see. JL3 Elite. Let's take a look. Now I'm just saying because their name came first. Chop That was happy. Yeah. Women Rock wins, and yes, baby. Marcus Carroll down there in Cancun. Boy, have fun down there, baby. Let me look at I'm gonna look at their roster. Y'all got to realize I don't know some of these kids. I wish Doug was on here. Let me tell Doug to get on the show right quick. Let me tell Doug to tune in. Big Doug, tell him to tune in. Doug. Y'all, cause I want to be fair. Cause when somebody asks that question, I just want wait a minute. tune in. I have a question. A question. Question. Okay. All right. They got a kid named, it's EYBL team now. Y'all watch me now. They got a kid named Jalen Brazil, Trenton Walters. They got Cam Burton, Michael High, some kid last name Kendrick. Then a dude named Caden Gumps, Malik Presley, and Robert Jones. So, my question was, being on the EYBL doesn't guarantee you a scholarship. There was some more names on there, but they didn't have zeros by your name. If you are not a scholarship athlete, it don't matter what. Okay. But Herb, that's kind of. But when you get on these circuits like this, does it mean? Let's find the Houston Hoops. Let's find it. Because maybe y'all scared to say something. Y'all scared ass. Ivan Perry said, "Black, I love waking up every morning, hugging, show my boy." Oh yes, sir. That young man got 4 boys. Boy, you a bad man. Check this out. On the Houston Hoops, we got a kid named Jackson Prince was on there. Yeah, Jackson Prince. That's a kid from I think from Duncanville. You got Hugo, Justin Biggs, Jalen Lowe, Jace Posey. Some dude just got Anthony on here. I guess they didn't put the whole name. Drayton Jones, Joseph Tugler, Ashton Hardaway. Then I got the guy named Chidi, Bryce Jackson, Amir. Now it seemed like, because I see them names, it seemed like those guys going to be able to go to college. What's up, Tony Wash? Now, on the Houston Hoops now, if you're not a D1, the man did not say nothing about this. Excuse me, her back. Let me read it again, because he talking about D1 athlete. I ain't said nothing about no damn D1 athletes. Okay, this is what I said. Being on an let me go to this camera right here. Being on an EYBL team doesn't guarantee you a scholarship. Doug, check this out. I got this, Doug. He said, being on an EYBL team doesn't guarantee you a scholarship. Playing on an EYBL team doesn't guarantee you a scholarship. Playing well might get you one, though. What do you think about that statement? What do you think about the statement? Hey, Pat. Chris Walker. Mindy. He showed up. Mindy, I'm scared to answer. I'm scared to answer, Mindy. Mindy, I'm scared to answer. Mindy said he wasn't going to show up. Mindy, you wrong about Walt. You wrong about my boy. Hey, he my boy again now. Sometimes I fire his ass every now and then. You know, I had to fire him, but I hire him right back. Hey, I got a relationship with this man like no other. Because sometimes he make me so damn sick. But then I love him so much, I said, all right. Because he one of the guys, he willing to say, hey, man, you know what? Man, you know, I could have been. I shouldn't have said that stupid shit. I mean, see, everybody ain't like that now. But I got, Chris, I'm glad you're here. Let me bring you on, because I'm talking about something, and I know you're going to change the subject, but I'm talking about something, and there he is, and I know he's going to change the subject. But Chris, I was just reading something. Okay. Just reading something. And I know you're going to take it to a whole nother level. So y'all brace yourself. Put your seatbelt on, because here you go. Somebody tweeted. You know, I'm just reading tweets. Being on an EYBL team doesn't guarantee you a scholarship. Playing on an EYBL team doesn't guarantee you a scholarship. Playing well Might get you one though.
You want me to respond to that?
Yeah.
Well, I'll say this.
Okay.
Depending on how they pick the team. Okay, because I wouldn't let you play for me if you weren't a Division I player. I mean, I'm just being honest. That was the whole point of my recruiting angle.
So
is that
it couldn't be D2 or D3. He had to be Division I to play on your team.
not even Division I, he had to be high major. That was my thing. You had to be, Power 5 dude. I'm not saying all of them were that. 90% of them were though.
Yes.
So any parent on here that played for me, or anybody knew T-Mac back in the day, or even Texas Boys Athletic Club, they knew them dudes were going Power 5. Period. So, and that was my selling point because I was a former college coach with a sneaker deal. So I knew how to pick them, and I had the relationship. So if I couldn't get you to a high major, and because what I could do is even when you don't play well, you got me as an ally. Hey man, you see what I'm saying? It's not like it was back today, but you got all this video and stuff. Word of mouth meant something in the early 2000s, not like it does now. There's just so much video and stuff. You can't run and you can't hide. So I only picked dudes that had high level, period. I didn't care, and I would cut you too.
You were different, Chris, because during these days, people don't think like that.
Well, again, it's saturated. There's more teams, but again, you guys got to understand. I did not. Rick Brown is right. I did not like the young kids because. But here's my thing. It was a straight business decision. When can a kid get a scholarship? Only when he's a senior. So why am I gonna wrestle? Let them other dudes wrestle on middle school dudes. Somebody else need an angle too. You can't do it all.
I like that.
I'm the body snatcher now. My angle's a body snatcher. Don't get me wrong. I gotta do my deal. Rape and pillage. That's what I do. Now I don't use the word rape, but I mean, like, I come in and I snatch them. Let everybody else give them sneakers. Let them build their programs up, and then have an agreement that when they get good enough, we just slide them right in. Because I played Tremont Mark as an 8th grader at the highest level.
You did.
Mark played 17.
I
didn't care. Look what he is now. So my thing is, if I thought a kid had it, and I would tell, listen, man, you're right. Kendrick Davis gonna tear you up, but that ain't about Kendrick Davis, and it ain't about Marlon Lowe and they squad and how much they beating us. It's about you getting a scholarship. That's all I care about. We gonna win enough, but only one team can win the tournament. The bottom line is, I'm gonna win in November at signing date. That's all I care about. I didn't care about winning in the spring and the summer. I care about winning in November. That was my goal of my program, period. How many kids? And that's what I told my parents. I'm getting all y'all to the highest level. If you play good, I'll do the rest. And if you don't play good, I'm still gonna get you there one way or another. But you're not playing in this uniform. You're not gonna be in this uniform unless them real dudes looking at you. You're not gonna be in this uniform. The minute that, I don't want to make anybody feel bad. If Niagara starts saying they want to up your scholarship, guess what? You're gonna see a pink slip, and I want my uniform back, dude. But that's the kind of pressure you got to put on them kids to work on their game, though.
Oh,
so to your point about the EYBL,
right?
Just because you're an EYBL team does not mean does not guarantee you're going to scholarship. Because the bottom line is, now it does give you an advantage, because what will happen is most coaches think that's the best league, so that's where they're going to be. They're going to put most of their coaches, and the other kids, even if they're better, won't even get a chance to be seen. So they end up taking a lesser player sometimes just because, it's the lesser of two evils. It's what they know. Even the NBA guys do the same thing. If a kid has a big-time ranking coming out of high school or highly rated, the NBA guys will tend to spend more time with them than the dudes they don't know. That's just how it is. That's why you got to be on the right side of politics. When people start trying to act like politics not a part of this, you're going to lose. You're going to lose. I don't care what business it is. People hire people they like.
Right.
And what else? They know.
No.
And that's just how it is. And that's on I'm talking every single part of life.
Every angle. That's
man, I got my resume ready. Your resume, homeboy. Who do you know there? Your resume, who do you know who's making the hire? Okay, who's their boss? Okay, what fraternity was he in? Okay, what college did he go to? What church does he go to? That's who getting the job. So you need all those things to fall before you can put your resume in as a stranger, because everybody's gonna have an angle in every situation. But anyway, to your point, here's my thing about people talk about the Houston Hoops, or I don't even want to single them out.
Uh-huh.
Does every dude on the Houston Hoops play high? I'm gonna tell you this right now. So people gotta look at data. You can't run from data. You can't run from the truth.
Okay.
Stop running from the truth. If you look at Jimmy Hicks' rankings, just look at his rankings. Don't matter if you agree or disagree. Look at his rankings. Every year he comes out at the end of the year. You know where every kid signs. Okay. Usually it's pandemic times, and it's also the transfer portals kind of got things a little wacky. But the bottom line is, it used to be about 20 to 25 kids every year. This year, I think Jimmy said it was 16. In that top 10, Hatter, only 5 of them may sign Power 5 scholarships. Now, they got 25 dudes, but only about 5 of them. In a good year, he may have more than that. All 5 of them aren't playing for the Hoops, but about 3 of them usually are. You see what I'm saying? So, but there's about 15, how about 10 or 12 dudes on the Hoops teams? So if they all seniors, that means everybody ain't getting a look. You see what I'm saying? Somebody from the Defenders get a scholarship. Somebody from all the other, I don't know the other teams anymore. All the other teams are getting a look too. So the bottom line is, you want to be on a sneaker team, not the EYBL. You want to be on a platform where you can get the most exposure as possible. Yes, the EYBL is probably the highest and most exposed. But again, there's 4 college coaches going on the road. All 4 don't sit at the EYBL.
Absolutely.
They do not. The head coach, goes from event to event. They got one dude here, one dude here, one dude there. They see all the events. And again, that's also the problem, because there's probably 20 courts going on, and there's only one coach there. Last thing I'll say is, so you guys can understand, before they get their Hatter, they know who they're coming to see.
Yes.
That's why the political part is huge. That's why you got to get with a program and an AAU coach that know how to promote you, because before people talk about fake offers and this and that, you got to get a high school coach and an AAU coach that's working for you, because it's only so many scholarships out there, and it's so many damn kids, man. You know what I'm saying? So you got to get somebody working for you to get your name out there. And then what's the part that makes the most sense? That means the most. You got to go play good. You got to go play good, homeboy. I don't care how much they promote you. Go it on, Hatter.
No.
But yeah, so being on the EYBL team might be like, man, that don't get you a coach is not going to the game going, ooh, I want every dude off the Houston Hoops. You know what they say? Okay, here's what I'm looking for. Can they do this or that? The EYBL is just the platform. That's all it is. You got to go out there and actually produce for them to give you a scholarship. I don't know why people think that's the case. Just because you're in the NBA don't mean you're going to get your butt on that court. Oh, he in the league? No, he in the league, all right. He's sitting on his butt. He ain't getting that game, but he in the league. We know a particular person like that plays for a particular team that GM likes, and he going to always have a job, but he ain't getting on that damn court.
And no, he ain't going to get on the court.
And how about this? Don't care if he don't get on the court.
But guess what? He gonna be the best cheerleader in the league, huh?
Tell him what you told me. The roles. You said you made a great point one time. You said there's a bench person and a game person. You said something. You said that's a role for the guy that plays in the game, and there's a role for. You said you had a saying for a guy that plays on the bench.
I say so much.
They got two. Well, it was regarding that situation.
That's why I take notes, because I forget so much.
Yeah, but it was regarding that situation. You said you need guys that play the bench role, and you need guys that get out on that court and know they got to produce. Right. And the guys on the court can't be wanting to sit on the bench, and the guys on the bench can't be. I'm not saying they don't want to get on the court, but they got to know, like, the dudes on the court get every reason to fail before you're gonna get your butt out there. We ain't just doing this. We ain't just like subbing you in and out.
And I know the competitive nature sometimes will get to you, and you be sitting. But let me tell you something. In that league, man, when I'm sitting there talking to that GM that day, it kind of got me a little bit. He kind of threw me back. He said, dude, he know his role. He the best. When that man said this man is the best cheerleader in the world, he said he the best last guy on the bench in the world. I said, why, coach? He said, the kid is so effective on the bench. Yeah, listen what I said. Not in the game. That he got the other players, star players on the other team, worried about what he's saying on the bench. He said that helps us win. The kid is so disruptive on the bench. I said, unfreaking believable. But you said,
I believe him. I believe him.
Oh,
But Hatter, you mentioned something, and again, everybody get mad at me when I can't say names
That's all right.
because there's some dudes from Houston that played for a certain team and making $1.5 to $2 million to just walk through at practice, to hold up the door, to fill out the roster. $2 million, Hatter, pouting like a baby. Out the league now. Ask them how they feel now. Out the league. Out the league. You don't get it, man. You just ain't like dudes. You just not walking in there. Dude, think about the NFL. Who's the dude that left the Jaguars that played with the Rams? Your boy that I was.
Oh, my boy, you didn't like Jalen Ramsey.
Do you know how good that dude is?
Oh,
like people like so think about the way Deion Sanders was talking about that kid, Travis Hunter, right? You think, I don't care how good you think Travis Hunter is, he gonna have to go against a dude like Jalen Ramsey. He ain't playing. You're not playing ahead of him. And you really good. You ain't playing ahead of him, though. You understand what I'm saying?
What y'all said
They don't get it.
is levels. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Kelton. You were late, man. I gave you a happy birthday a long time ago. You got to go back. Yeah, you got to go back and get the beginning of the show, man.
Let me tell you, man.
What?
Kelton was the cleanest. You remember how Kelton go get mad at me? Remember Freddie Jackson back in the day and
You are my lady.
Kelton had the box. He always had the silk dude. He always had the cleanest gear on. He was the freshest dressing dude, period, in the city.
Wow.
That is, I'm telling you.
Wow.
He was, man. He was the cleanest dude everywhere.
Yeah.
He was the cleanest dude. Now I used to tear them Worthing coats up. Now don't get me wrong. Now Kelton get his money now. Now Kelton would get his money with that jump shot because
Right.
Kelton was a jump shooter.
Okay.
Oh, he had a smooth jump. No. He had a. It was all net every time. You couldn't leave him open.
Okay.
That's what I love about HISD back in the day, man. Jimmy talking all that mess. I got my list, by the way, but I ain't gonna bring it. I'm gonna wait till Jimmy come on.
Okay.
Back in the day, man, people don't realize how you can attest to this, and I don't want to hijack the show.
No, good.
Inner city Memphis. Tell people about because people don't realize, and I learned this, Memphis is 62% black. So that means there's a lot of black schools.
That's now.
Okay, so, oh, wow.
Yeah. Memphis
So-
was always 62%.
Well, okay, was it 50%? Like, well, the black
Yeah,
folks
it was a lot of black people. I mean,
but
they done moved out now. Now, hold up. They suburbed us now. The suburb school, the Briarcrest is in the Germantown.
well, how about when it was when it was inner city Memphis when Penny and all them dudes was playing.
Elliot Perry, Hank McDowell. I mean, David Vaughn. I mean, Doom Haynes. I mean, Bobby
Your boy
Parks.
that got killed. What's the guy that got killed?
Lorenzo Wright.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, let me tell y'all something. That boy there gonna always have a special place in my heart. He broke my heart, but he got a special. Cedric Henderson.
Oh my God, I remember Cedric Henderson.
It was just unique. But I didn't. A lot of people would know that on this show, but so that's why I was just letting y'all, because it's Houston. I was just letting y'all get y'all little thing. But we've had some, man. Each city, man. If you go around the city, man, the L.A., Baron Dave, they got a new special. Your boy Ro Paris talking about city lights. He was talking about L.A. and all the top players and talking about why the Drew League is so strong.
Yeah.
And all I did is parallel it back to the Houston Pro-Am. The Drew League had pro players who wasn't that great in the pros, but those guys came back and made sure the Drew League was sound. They don't want if you got a player, no matter how great he is, but if you got a player,
But see, they don't do that no more. How they had the Sunny Hill League in Philadelphia.
Yes.
Even the Fundy. Like
What?
somebody asked me the other day because the
Uh-huh.
Fundy got a piece in the on what Anscape
Yes. Yes.
and they were talking about the Fundy.
Yeah.
And man, when I was a kid, I'm telling you, man, it was intimidating going in there, man. It wasn't. Think about it. A rite of passage, man. You ain't good. You know what they say? You ain't no good. Why? Because you ain't been to the Fundy yet.
Right.
You got to go do it on the South Side.
Right.
You got to go over there to this park on the South Side.
Right. You
I
know,
mean, that's how
I've had the
you
pleasure.
got to realize.
Hey,
Kids,
I've had the
kids are
pleasure of getting.
impressionable.
I have a pleasure of getting the buckets in there from the long way. See, a lot of y'all played the side way.
The sideway.
I played the long way, but keep on going,
Yeah.
Chris. I
No,
played the long way.
but what I'm saying is, you talking about rite of passage, right? Rite of passage, where you had to go play to get your respect. You know, they talk about the Rucker League up here in New York and stuff like that. I mean, to get your respect, you had to go. Dude, I'm telling you right now, people can say whatever they want. That's why when I used to have my kids, and I still feel this way. Now, the pro world is different, and I've learned this over time with trainers and stuff.
Okay.
And the reason why you need trainers when you get to the NBA, a pro guy broke this down to me, and it made sense to me. I was like, man, yeah, what you need a trainer for, man? Da, da, da. He said, listen, man, when you're in college, somebody organizing every day of your life. Every day of your life is organized. Where you going to school? What you going to do next? What you going to do this? For a pro dude, he on his own. He got to have somebody help him with that. Hey, man, this is what you're going to eat. This is where you got to go. You got to do this at 3. You got this presser. Somebody got to organize his life. So that trainer, or whatever you want to call them, or executive assistant / trainer, that's what that person does for those guys. They need those guys.
Absolutely.
Particularly knuckleheads I know they need them.
Absolutely.
But my point was, man, I learned how to play basketball at the park, man. I swear to God.
Yeah.
That's how I learned. When these dudes be like, I need a trainer. I said, Bubba was my trainer, dude. Dudes like Herb was my trainer. What
I
you
didn't.
mean, trainer?
You're right. I don't
can learn.
remember. I didn't remember all us getting in the gym going around no damn cones. I went
No.
around a human being.
Dude, I'm telling you.
I'm gonna tell you
I
what tried to
remember.
make what made me want to get better. I hated to lose. I didn't want to sit down and wait on the next up. I'm serious. That was my
But Hatter,
biggest
they don't know.
fear.
They don't know that world, Hatter. Them kids don't know that world. Because tell me what gym right now where a kid goes to go get a run.
No.
Like, tell me what they got. They got
Not
an
one.
open gym.
I can't
where
tell you
kids
one.
don't go.
I can't tell
I
you one.
can't tell you one.
I can't tell you one. It's too specialized. Everybody, you get a guard to get over here and get the hell out of it. But I'll never forget, man, when I came to Houston, when a guy told me, man, go to Emancipation Park, right? You
Yeah.
understand? I just went over there, man. I didn't know I was right in the middle of the damn third ward. I'm
Oh,
just
yeah.
over there. But I never forget, Chris. We got over there because people didn't know us at first, right? It was about 4 of us. Me, Mac, Jeff, and probably E-Man or something like that. So we go in there. So I asked this dude, I said, hey man, can we play? We came next with you. He said, I already got mine. I said, okay, I got after you. But Chris, this clown picked all the dudes who just lost on the floor.
All day long.
I didn't realize where I was now. I was young. I said, hey, player, I hope y'all win. Because I'm busting your ass if y'all win. I told him just like that, y'all. That's how serious that we took the game.
Yeah.
You follow me? So the next game, you know, we went to 7-by-1s.
Listen, what you just said right there, kids don't even understand what you just said right there. 7
by 1s.
No
And
3-point shot.
we bit them. Yeah, no 3-point. Hold up.
No 3-point shot.
7 points in a row. I told him, get your ass off the floor. And guess what? You can't play no more. You can't come back and play because by that time, everybody's
There's 100
dead.
dudes. Dude, let me tell you something. People don't understand. When I was a kid at Rosewood, Jimmy lived right across the street from the park. Rosewood was the place to go.
Yeah, I saw the
I
part.
went there early in the morning because if you went there, you had the dudes over there with drinking the cold beers with the sweat. You got them watching the whole day. If you went there at the wrong time, you was never getting out there. Do you understand that? You had to go early in the morning and hoped you got a shot. And that's back in the day when people used to go outside and play. They didn't care about playing in that heat. all of a sudden we can't play in the heat no more.
Dude,
You know what I'm saying?
dude,
Dude,
I never forget it. And I never want, I mean, hey, kids, I just want, I guess I did not want to, see, these kids want to win, but they don't hate to lose. It's a difference. I hated to lose, man. I mean, the win, okay. I couldn't stand for that guy because I know if I lose, I'm not waiting no 8 downs to come back. Man, I'm gone.
Had her. You might as well go home for the rest of the day.
Yes.
And because here's the other thing. The other thing is this. The worst thing was 6-6 had to win by 2. What?
Yes.
That could go 30 points.
Yes, got win by 2.
Fouling the hell out of you.
Yeah.
Come on, dude. You know what kids don't even understand today? Playing without nets. You know why I thought I could shoot so good? Because I can shoot without nets.
Yes,
I
sir.
don't need nets.
Yes, sir. Especially outside, the
I don't
wind
need
don't blow.
that.
You got to get adjusted to the wind.
Say it again. Hold up. Say it again.
Outside, the wind
wind
blowing.
blow.
You got to adjust to the wind.
Come on, man. The more things change, the more they stay the same. I'm not saying kids are softer. They play more basketball.
They ain't soft.
They're more talented.
They're talented.
They got more opportunities. They got
Right.
more options.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you right now, I listened to Jimmy talking about them top 10 dudes. He talking about bring them dudes back to the 80s. I said, homeboy, if you played in HIC back then against Madison, do you understand? You wouldn't talk about half them dudes you talking about right now. I'm just letting you know right
hold
now.
up. Ken Galvin talking about them double rims. I hated them double rims.
Come on, man. I can shoot on them though, Adam.
No, I hate them. I can shoot
you know
on
what?
anything.
Because there was no give. There was no give on them.
Nothing. You got to hit
And
straight
here's the
panties.
thing.
Hey, we
Yeah,
call it straight
exactly.
panties.
Straight panties. I'm telling you.
Excuse
listen,
me.
man. People don't
Hold
say
on.
panties.
I got to tell them panties mean panties were cotton back then. The nets were cotton.
Yeah.
So I used to say panties every time.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Listen, man. I'm telling you right now, that was the best. And that's what I'm saying. Like the element of competition.
That's it.
See, I played at a high school where they kept the gym open all the time.
That's it.
That was his recruiting angle, because we had kids that were from tough neighborhoods, so they lived in the gym.
That's
Okay,
it.
that was Milby's thing.
Right.
A lot of coaches don't like to keep the gyms open, so where the kids gonna go? That's how the body snatching come in. You know, your kid ain't got nowhere to go. They end up over in Milby's gym. Next thing you know, they wearing that blue and gold. That's how it worked, right? But at the same time, I'm telling you right now, I learned how to play in Humble, Texas, on the concrete. I didn't play
That's amazing,
basketball.
man.
I didn't play basketball till the 9th grade.
What?
Do you understand that?
Wow.
No, I didn't play basketball till the 9th grade. I played baseball.
I played. Get what I did. I'm gonna make you laugh. I played tennis.
But I'm saying I didn't pick it up. Basketball was not popular when I was a kid, man. I mean, Magic and all that started. Five Slammer Jammer was around, but I'm from Texas.
No.
I played baseball and football. It was not popular like that. I'm telling you.
Guess who was my hero? Arthur Ashe was my hero.
Exactly.
Jimmy Connors.
David Lopes was my hero from the Dodgers. Dave Parker from the Pittsburgh Pirates. It just Jim Rice from the Red Sox. You know what I mean? Like, I can name all those old school dudes, and Tony Dorsett and the Cowboys. Were you from Texas? Baseball, football. Jack Yates High School. Everybody know Jack Yates in football. They knew that. And basketball was Wheatley. You know what I'm saying? So it was just a different world back then. But I'm saying kids today. So even when I coached in college, I say, listen, man. I had them parents sit me down to be like, Coach, what kind of developmental programs y'all have? I said, Miss Hatter, let me tell you something. I was All-American. I played at the highest level. Didn't play in the NBA, but I played against Dikembe and Mourning and Kenny, and I played against them all. Chris Jackson, Shaq, you name it, I played against them. Here's what I do know. A trainer didn't get me there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what got me there? I got me there.
Wow.
Because I wanted it more than the next guy. And I would go to the gym and shoot 1,000 jump shots and not be tripping and not chase girls and not watch TV. That's how bad I want it. Here's the problem with the kids today. They see, they think, they love to talk about wanting it, right? But wanting it means you gotta let go of some of that stuff that you want to do every day. You see what I'm saying? And
Sacrifice.
that's the issue. You got to sacrifice all that fun stuff because your homeboy ain't playing Division I basketball. But you're going to do what he doing. So my thing is,
Good
I'm going to tell you somebody who made somebody a player, dog, that I never thought was going to be a player. Never thought was going to be a player.
Who?
You know who that is?
Who?
Antoine Davis.
Yes.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Lived in the gym, Hatter.
I ain't never seen
Am I lying?
nothing like that.
Lived in the gym. Maybe end up being the all-time leading scorer in college basketball history. Now with the COVID year, but I don't give a damn because I know where he came from. Mike Davis Jr.'s son, and Mike Davis' son, Antoine Davis, they manufactured an animal.
I've never seen nothing like that.
Manufactured an animal.
And he loved it.
Every single day. So tell me, as Malcolm Gladwell says, if you spend 10,000 hours doing something, how can you not be at least decent at it? Because they were intentional. He said, listen, man, this is our plan and this is what we're going to do. 10,000 hours. That dude lived over there at the Lutheran North of John Lucas. Come on, you been over there? I'm like, man, that's all that dude do is shoot all
Robert
day
was over there
long.
with him.
Next thing you know, that dude tearing everybody in Houston up. And in the NCAA. Everything damn near, I mean, I'm telling you, dude, he scored over 2,000 points.
Dude, the man hot on the heels of Pistol Pete right now.
Telling you. I saw it happen. And it was strictly because that dude, daddy was on him, and he lived in the gym, working out 2 and 3 times a day. And that's what I'm saying. Like, if you really, 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 really want it, and I was telling you about when parents come to me, they like, well, what kind of practice facility y'all got? I say, ma'am, let me ask you a question. What does the facility matter if we can't get him to go to it? So here what we're going to do. We're going to build the biggest Taj Mahal practice facility. Now, do me a favor. Can you help me get him in there then? Because when he get to college, he want to chase chicks or chase women. When he get to college, he want to hang out and be a superstar. When he get to college, he want to play video games. When he get to college, he want to sleep. The last thing he want to do is what you talking about right now, is go to the gym. That's the misnomer people think. They think when they get to the college that all them dudes is busting the door down to work out all day long. Because what people don't understand is they don't understand the daily grind of a player. Hatter, tell them what your kid had to do every day. Wake up, probably, I don't know if he had to go to study hall, go to class, after go to lunch, go to treatment, go to practice, go to treatment, after practice or stretch or whatever, then go to study hall, and then it's 9 o'clock, 9:30. And we ain't had no social time. And guess what? They got 6 a.m. running the next day. People don't understand. So where's the extra time at?
He said that's the hardest thing
Hard, man.
he ever did in his life. He said, Dad, and being in an Ivy League school is harder.
Yeah, because of educational piece.
Yeah, he said, we got to get it. Hey, Jimmy, man, Jimmy wrong for that, man.
What Jimmy
Y'all,
said?
hold up, man.
What
He
you say?
got, hey, man, why you go change something, put Hall of Fame on? Talking about, hey, man, that man done put that on his thing when it popped up, man. Man, I'm finna erase you off the damn screen, man.
Yo, he in the Hall of Fame, man.
I know it. Let us tell it. You don't have to tell nobody. We saying it.
Let him do his thing, man.
No,
Let
it
him
ain't
do
up
his
there.
thing.
It popped up on the screen talking about, oh my goodness.
Hold up. It ain't bragging if it's the truth.
Shoot.
Let me tell you
remember I
something.
said it long-
All them dudes. I saw what's the wide receiver that played for the Green Bay Packers? James Lofton worked for CBS.
Oh, yeah.
I saw him on LinkedIn. You know what his LinkedIn say?
What?
Hall of Famer James
Okay.
Lofton.
All right.
That's
All
he
right.
said.
All right. Okay.
That's what he said.
All right. Leave it alone. Okay. All right.
Hey,
But
hey, you know what I say?
Uh-huh.
Jay-Z can say that it's all the stuff he say. If you just read his lyrics, you would swear he's the most braggadocious guy you ever met in your life. Just read the lyrics off the paper of all of those of different songs he write and stuff he did and who he was and how you don't even think about comparing. But then you put some music up on it, it's a hit.
No doubt.
let me tell y'all something, man. I got some notes. I'm sitting up. We talking about Mike Davis, right? Y'all look, I got some notes.
What happened with Mike? What happened with Mike?
When I talked to Mike Davis, we were talking about his son. I just sit back and this note. Listen to me, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all Mike Davis note. I hope y'all can see it. That date is 11/12/2016. I keep this kind of stuff, Chris. And he was, he was talking about, we just sitting in there talking about life. He talking about, he tell the young kids, you got to push yourself against bigger and older guys and better guys. That's why he had his kid in the gym working out with his guys. Then he said, every single rep, y'all need to write this down, y'all. Every single reps, you try to get better on every rep. He said, spend more time working on your game. He said, success brings complacency. Then he said, you got to have the right attitude, the effort, and then put into action. Then he said, the more success you have, the more you have to work.
That's right.
Then he said, culture is better than strategy. I'm just going, he said, believe in what the coach believe in. Oh my God. You better believe in what the coach believe in. Then he said, he said, he played, let me see, he said, your mind controls everything. Then he came down. What would you say about, hold on, he said, ignore early success. He said, them guys at Gonzaga, I guess he was bragging about Gonzaga. He said, them dudes out there be in the gym all night.
All night long.
He said, when Jason Carter came over to his team, Jason Carter, Jimmy, on your watch, Jason Carter went to Alabama to telling people, I should do, I'm 2D1 for these guys. You remember Jason Carter? I
remember Jason Carter.
Then he came back to TSU. He said Jason Carter, when they played a pickup in the gym, an open gym at the university, at TSU, he was always picked last because he wasn't a good teammate. You have to, parents, your kids have to be a good teammate. Not no superstar teammate, a good teammate. Get people water. If you get young or old, go get people the water. What's wrong? And be able to work with anybody. And then he said, most good players ignore being a good teammate. I need to repeat that one, Chris. Most good players ignore being a teammate. They be embarrassed to give effort. You know how Kool-Aid guys is now? They don't like to give effort. He said, effort is a scary thing. Oh, then he said, why stay in school if you're going to play the same way? You're disrespecting the game. Then he said, God would not reward you for not respecting the game. This Mike Davis, man. TSU, by the way, that year had beat 2 BCS schools. Them schools that Chris be bragging about. They beat them. Them Power Fives come. He said, this is one of the greatest nuggets he gave me. I'm going to give it to you. That's when the first time I read the book, The Little Book of Talent. The Little Book of Talent. He said, train your brain, train your muscles. That's what he was doing to his son. Train your muscle memories. Push yourself beyond your ability. Every rep. Master every piece of your shot. I got more, but I give it to y'all.
Oh, Mike Davis is a G, man.
This man is a man. I just said, like they used to learn how to learn in Africa. They have classrooms. The whole village just sit at the feet of the griot. The storyteller, the Jenga, the guys that sit at the feet and just learn and learn and learn and learn. And that's what I did for Mike Davis. Awesome, awesome man. 2016, I still got that. I still got it. That's why I keep notes, Chris. But yeah, Jimmy,
we started off talking about how the kids today don't understand, and Jimmy can relate to this because Jimmy lived across the street from Rosewood Park. It'd be 100 dudes out there, Jimmy. If you lost, it was over. You might as well go home. There's no chance that you would ever get out there and playing another second when Nard Parker, you don't remember all them dudes, they saw Keith. I mean, it was crazy over there because that was the one park that everybody came in, all of Cashmere and Rosewood. That was the park that everybody came to. And it was just a wrap. If you just did not get on the floor again. Ever. Like it was that crazy, And so, that's when we got into, kids today not understanding where can you go and play pickup today. Kids don't do that. They train with their trainers and stuff. They don't play pickup. That's why they don't understand the game. When you say a kid doesn't have feel, right? Feel is very hard to find, right? It's very hard. That's why when you in football, when they have 7-on-7, like they never have all the guys out there. Like in the real game, it's 7-on-7. When you get a guy that understands how to throw with just 7 dudes out there, that dude got a feel that other kids don't have. That's why when certain guys shoot, you can learn how to shoot. But some dudes like Kyrie, they just know how to finish, man. They got they just got something that nobody else don't have. And you can't teach that. You can do all the drills you want.
Absolutely.
Some dudes just got a feel that other people don't have. You know who had a feel like that? Nick Wise. He had a feel that other people didn't have. TJ Ford had a feel that they dominated the game without scoring. They know how to make everybody around them better.
Yeah. So
You know what I'm saying?
so if they finish the game and have 8 points, 10 points, 12 points, it's not like, man, he ain't do nothing. That's exactly what you're saying right now. Is what I explain to people about expectations. Some people have to score for their teams to have a chance to win. Guys that you just mentioned didn't have to score.
No, they didn't have to score. DJ
Didn't have
Augustine was another one. Just beat you cerebrally.
Now, can they score? Yeah, they need to. Yeah, they can score, get bucket whenever at will. But at the end of the day, it's going in the locker room. If you take that gamble and you lose, the locker room is going to be. First of all, it's going to be bitter guys. You're going to be the only one happy, or halfway happy, because you're saying I got 35. I got 40, but the rest of the team lost. Or if you go out there and you try to get to 40 and you win, those other guys, they feeling the win, but they like, man, I ain't get my touches. Because everybody has workout guys now. Everybody has family members, and they're expecting to get a touch here or a touch there. If you lose, they're going to remind that player, you see, they ain't getting you the ball. Coach, why am I doing ain't getting the ball?
Jimmy, even if you win, they mad. I'm just trying to tell you, that's the culture we
I
live in.
understand you. Some of them are mad.
They mad when they win, too.
Yeah, true that. As I said, you got a divided locker room. That's the risk versus the reward. That's why it's better. Remember, I gave Allen Iverson as an example about 2 weeks ago. We was talking about and taking Allen Iverson led the league in scoring and turnovers. And then Larry Brown, and it was cool. He won the streets over because he was already fighting for the streets, and he was talking about a culture thing. Remember the what they call them, the throwback jerseys, the cornrows, and matter of fact, that inspired TJ Ford. TJ Ford said Allen Iverson inspired TJ Ford. Guys like him were little kids when AI came on the scene. And you look around, AI, you have to make a decision. Would you rather continue going through and averaging 30 and you getting your heads beat in and the locker room ain't happy, or you can give some of those buckets and give them to other players? You bring your average down to about 23, 24, and you can change that to a W, get some wins, and guess what? Everybody's happy. You go to the NBA Finals. And now
the question is, though, Jimmy, the question is, if somebody asked Allen Iverson today, do you have any regrets? Would you have done it differently? What do you think he would say?
I heard him say he wished he had
on and off the court, Jimmy. On and off the court.
Off the court, I don't know.
Well, off the court, you got to realize the stuff that he probably would regret all of the turmoil he put what her name, Tamika,
his wife, yeah,
put her through while him being in them, because he was being in casinos and being putting her in it. And this was not without social media. Lo and behold, Lord,
oh my God, they had social media. Allen Iverson,
they had social media back then. He wouldn't have made it 3 years in the league. It would have got to him, because a lot of things
or would have made him better, Jimmy. Or the other thing would have happened. He would have been better because he wouldn't have done much.
Yeah, man.
That social media beast now. It'll straighten you up now. Don't get it twisted now. You know what I'm saying? It's a beast. Don't get it twisted. It'll straighten you up. You'll be, some of these dudes, they've used it a certain way, and I get it. But I'm telling you right now, people are thinking that more and more people are thinking before they push that send button. They are thinking like,
you sure?
Hatter, I'm telling you right now, I tell people all the time, I've never seen, again, I know people make money on social media. I've never gotten a job with social media, but I've seen a lot of people lose a lot of stuff.
Absolutely. That's why I say you
A lot of stuff. Relationships, jobs, money. I didn't see it happen. You know. But that's what we was talking about, Jim. We was talking about competition, and because somebody mentioned earlier about, you have to be. Does everybody on the? This would be a good thing for you to answer, and how to talk about it earlier. Somebody said, if you're on the EYBL team, does that guarantee you getting a scholarship? What would your take be, Jimmy?
Hell no. No, it does not guarantee you to get a scholarship. And what it does is, a lot of those teams, and they're comprised the same way, or in similar fashions, Chris. And there is, because there's so many different layers on administration. When you had your teams, you were the rare air. You were the only layer, meaning that whatever money was raised, it didn't have to go and you have to go and step on it to give it to pay this assistant coach here, to pay this workout guy here, to pay this guy. It was one layer. Think about how many different layers there are now with every sneaker program out there. Think about it. So now that money that come in, that check from the sneaker company, you gotta paint some of that off. You gotta give it to this assistant coach. You got to give it to your GM. You got to give some to the other assistant coach. You got to give some to the workout, to guys.
How about the sneakers, Jimmy? Forget about the money. What about the sneakers and the gear?
You got to gap all those down as well.
But Jimmy,
that come out of your budget.
Let me explain what it really said, because Chris, you got it a little bit. You ain't got it wrong, but I wanted to quote the.
Oh, you talking about because I did come in after he was talking.
It was a tweet, Jimmy, and all the tweet said was. He said, being on an EYBL team doesn't guarantee you a scholarship. Playing on an EYBL team doesn't guarantee, playing. He said being on one and playing on one doesn't guarantee you a scholarship. Playing well might get you one, though. That's what he said. That was the tweet was. And I just wanted to, clarify that. That was the tweet that sparked that conversation.
Well, see, it's bittersweet now, and because more and more independent teams, if they win, then it's going to be one player from every other independent team in a major city is going to have that one kid at least that's going to get that. So that means, would you rather be the red ant or the big fish in that little pond, or that little fish in that big pond? And what happens is, at the end of the day, you want to play. You get that bag of gear, you get that product, it smells good. It's something about the smell of a new tennis shoe or some new shoestrings that just drive people crazy.
Boxes, man.
You know what? You could put confetti in them boxes and just walk in the gym with them, and put 3 rocks inside of them to make them feel heavy. Just walk in the gym. Everybody would damn near stop what they're doing. You would become the most important person in the room. That used to be, people still do it to this day, but it used to be.
I give them all their gear at the event. It was done by design.
I saw you a couple times doing that.
Jimmy Hicks told me to do that shit. That's why I was doing that old crazy mess. They would have all their boxes they walk through the gym. You know what the kids gonna do? As soon as they listen, here's a smart thing. Don't give it to them in the gym. Give it to them outside the gym. And guess what they do? They go right back in the gym. So it looked like you're not really trying to do that. But at the end of the day, you know exactly what you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
or
right.
Give it to them right before the event starts or right before the game starts. You really give them about 4 or 5 boxes each, and they're going to have them boxes stacked up behind their thing, and all them little young kids. Because here's the other thing. Sometimes you don't do it for the other team's kids. Because, very rarely you want to snatch them. You do it for them young kids, too. You got to be a body snatcher. Here's the thing. Every kid got to go to the 12th grade. There's going to be a number 1 12th grader every year. It can't be 2 12th graders that are number 1. So that kid that's going to be the number 1 12th grader is probably the number 1 11th grader. And there's a number 1 10th grader. You got to see that. And a 10th grader probably is the best player on this varsity team. So I'm like, well, why don't you just move them up? Why waste time giving 1 sneaker to a 6th grader? I'm not giving a sneaker to a 6th grader for what? Why would I waste? I'm gonna give that to the best. I'm gonna give that one more shoe to the best dude. There's no reason to do that. I'm gonna give that to that dude's parents, who's the best player. AAU is about the now, not the later. You can have the later. Give me the now.
Yeah. Go.
You know, that's what people understand. It
I
changes
learned that
every year, man.
they don't always stay with you. If you can get 1 year, then
That's why you got to be a body snatcher at the end.
Yeah.
You got to let everybody develop them. I know that sounds crazy, and not even develop them. Let people, you know, because again, you got to give a kid some credit. They may do some, and you got to see some things. I tell you, a kid like Philip McDonald, he was playing for Dr. Shooter. Remember him? People didn't, you know, he wasn't like a high level dude. And I was like, you know what? That kid right there, you put him in the right situation, put him on the right circuit, he'll shoot to the moon. And that's what happened. And you know, it's not always like that. But at the end of the day, if they on the right circuit and they can play, here's the thing. They always say, man, you can't date a superstar. I mean, what you mean I can't date a movie star? You can't date a movie star? Put me in the room. You got to be in the room. How do you know that? It's all about being in the room.
put me in the room. That's all I can say. Put me in, coach.
Put me in the room.
It's over.
She got to date somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Might as well be me.
She gotta date- She got friends, right? And so if you friend of a friend, guess what? I got this guy I want you to meet. You got to be in the room. So when people say, I don't want to play the EYBL, I'm like, why wouldn't you want to play the EYBL? Like, why? I don't want to play. You don't want to play in the NBA? I don't get it. You don't want to play in the ACC? Like,
Man,
I'm not
they
saying
are.
you're good enough, but why wouldn't you want to? I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? I don't get it. Like, why wouldn't you want to play there? Every NBA team is there, and every high level dude is there. Why wouldn't you want to be there? But you want to play at Duke though, but you don't want to play in the EYBL. Explain that to me. I mean, explain that to me. Well, man, I'm leaving such and such. I'm leaving Texas and going to Texas State because I can't get enough run. Oh, but you're gonna play for the Sacramento Kings though. But you can't play at UT. Come on, dog. People don't hear, man. They don't hear what they be saying sometimes, man. They don't hear what they be saying. I'm telling you.
Curious, Ivan Pettit has a question for you.
I saw it. I will
He
put
say,
it.
is it smart for the Boozer boys to play, and of course Cooper Flag from out of Maine, to play 15 and unders in grassroots, but play 17U for basketball? And that's an easy answer. Go
That's
ahead.
an easy answer. You playing 15 under for? My rating, how about this? My ratings just came out. I ain't sent them to me yet from the NBA camp, Jimmy. Guess what Boozer's son was out of all them dudes? Number 3 out of the ratings. Hey, will you tell everybody how old his son is?
He just made 15. He just turned 15. He was 14 at the camp.
Oh, yo, the third rated player at the camp.
I told y'all that when I came back on the camp.
I passed out when I saw that. I'm like, oh my God. He will never see a day of college. He won't see a day of college. For what? So they can mess it up? When is the new CBA, Hatter? CBA is when? When the new collective bargaining agreement? Because they're going to get rid of that.
Got 1 more year.
They're going to get rid of that rule.
Got 1 more year.
That rule gone. The dudes have to go to college no more. It's over with. So Cooper, so Boozer's gone. The one kid. And the other kid, Jimmy, is
He's good. He's good. It just the brother is good. It's just that the Cameron is so good. He's so great to where you measure them and you've realized just how good the brother is. And that's the thing about it. And that, you know what? And that's a good thing. You know why? Because he's being measured and got to play. He get to play extended time against one of the greatest freshmen right now that ever came through modern day basketball as it stands right now. Cameron Boozer.
Oh.
One of the greatest
His brother
freshmen.
get to play against him.
He get to play against him all the time. In the driveway, in the park. He get extended time against him.
If it wasn't for if his last name wasn't Boozer, right? And he didn't have his brother who's about 5 inches taller than him. Yeah. They'd be, because he's 15 too, Jimmy. He out there.
Oh, they twins, right?
Yes, they twins.
Oh,
and the other one is
8 more fools
he's
than
going to grow. The younger one, he's going to grow. He's already 6'4".
And Jimmy, tell him who run the show in the family.
Well, you got the mama.
The mama.
You got to go through the mama.
Yeah.
They're separated.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Hold up.
Yes.
They
Them
separated.
boys gonna follow them mamas, man.
Hold up. Jimmy, you telling me that lady that sat next to Boozer the whole time they separated?
They were civil. They were civil in public with that. They sit by each other, but they
I did not know that.
know what? They're not just separated. They just started like
Talking.
That was rare.
It wasn't amicable.
Yo,
He
that's
got
crazy.
caught-
It was
he got caught
some
dirty.
it was some
You know
unreconcilable
what's funny?
differences.
I didn't see them hold hands. I didn't see no pleasantries.
No. Ain't no.
Well, you shouldn't have been looking at it in the first
I
place with your
wasn't.
little nasty
She fine,
Yeah,
self.
he
though.
looking now
She
with his
fine,
thing
though.
like he
But I
looking
wasn't
now.
looking though. Had her. She fine though. But I wasn't looking.
I already know it.
Let's go.
Man, that's crazy.
Yes.
I heard somebody told Lil Birdie said, I guess they wanted the big one for USA Basketball. She said, unless both of them come, none of them ain't coming.
And that's
I was
true.
like, ooh,
You ain't splitting up my babies.
ooh.
No, but the thing is so funny is that
These dudes stupid.
somebody asked the question earlier. USA Basketball they're governed and regulated by a different set of age requirements as versus grassroots basketball, and that's why I'm not a big fan. You guys, how do you know it's a pet peeve of mine, and I don't understand why people still do it out of you got different degrees of ignorance, and I'm talking about the age descriptions on different divisions, 17 and under, 16 and under, 15 and under. It used to be because AAU basketball and YBOA, they actually looked at the birth certificates and you went through your age based on September the 1st. USA Basketball, your age is based on January the 1st. And that's two different gaps. And it has a lot of meaning to it. So a lot of kids that may be in the 9th grade, right? And I'm talking about both my period, maybe in any grade, and you might be eligible for your grade in grassroots, but you're not eligible for USA Basketball for that grade because you were born after January the 1st, whatnot, or before January the 1st. So that's what I wanted to get in. A lot of people may not understand that, but it's important. And like I said, to me, Mike Kunstad and Sam Blue, whichever one of those three that came up with something that was way ahead of his time and this borderline genius.
What's that?
They describe their divisions. They've been stopped doing 17. I'm talking about years ago, Chris.
What they do? What, super pools? What they do?
NBA,
Grades.
NCAA, NIT.
Oh, okay.
So you could put whatever team you want in that division.
NBA, NCAA, NIT. And that was genius.
I know, but so when you say it's genius, because you could put whatever team you want in the division? Bless you.
Sorry.
On you.
Keep going.
It's on you.
Huh?
Yeah, you put whatever you want. Now, they're not going to probably allow your 14 and under to play in the NBA division because the opponents, who's going to want to play, put it like this.
Nobody's going to want to play them.
No matter how good you think your 14 and under team is.
They get destroyed.
You saying, man, we can play 17s. We can beat them dudes. Yes, but
destroyed.
Let's say that's 3 ages up. So let's say that was an 11 and under team that might be one of the best 11 and under teams in the country. And your 14 and under is just okay. And they saying they want to play you in the tournament. What are you going to tell me? Are you going to say, okay, let's roll with them?
No, they're going to man, we didn't pay $500 to come here and play 11 and under team, man.
That's exactly what the 17 under teams say. And guys don't understand that. So that's what happened. Like what you do is you put them in that division if they want to play up, but you put them against the worst teams in that division in their pool. Because that means now you get less bickering because those guys have less to lose than those older guys. It's a lot of people just, I'm just giving you guys pieces of the game on that. And but man, it's so much. Chris put out his list today for HISD.
He was waiting on you.
Give us your list, Chris. Your HISD list.
My HISD list for PG?
Yeah, without further ado. Yeah.
Hold on. Let me see if I got it. I don't even know if I brought it out, man. Hold on.
Hold on.
My HISD list.
Yeah. Wait a minute.
So, without further ado, my HISD list is, you already know Chris Walker's on the list. Don't get it twisted. We're just going to get that out the way just so y'all can leave that one alone. All right? Elmer Bennett. What you turning for, Hatter? Come back around. Rob Williams. Eddie Combo. We're talking about HISD. Tommy Mason Griffith.
Hold on.
Tack Minor.
Hold on.
Daniel Gibson. Kendrick Davis. John Lucas III. Come on, talk to me.
Hold on.
Talk to me.
I'm writing this. Hold on. After Tommy Mason Griffin, who came after Tommy?
Tack Minor.
Okay, who came after Tack?
Daniel Gibson. And they're not in any particular order. I'm just saying. They're just,
Okay.
you know.
And
then
who
Kendrick.
And then Kendrick.
And then John Lucas III. Who?
I cannot believe this man put himself on that damn list. But
Dude,
keep
what
on
is
going.
yo, Hatter? You lost
No,
your
I
mind.
can't believe it.
Hatter, you lost your mind, man.
Man,
You lost. That's like Clyde Drexler not saying he good because Jordan existed. You lost your mind, man. What's wrong with you, man? Hatter, so tell me that's not a good list, Jimmy.
hey, I'm gonna do like you told Jimmy yesterday. Man, that list
I
trash.
put myself on the list.
Hey,
I
Jimmy, the
belong
man
on
called your list trash yesterday. Man, your list trash.
Jimmy had an
Unbelievable.
overall list. That's
Unbelievable.
the HISD list.
Now, I'm typing it up to put it on the screen. And
Well, hold on. Walter Yates said, Walter Yates said, you should have put Elmer Bennett on there twice where he bust you.
I mean, I already put the receipts out there. That didn't happen. Come on now.
oh my God. So tell me this. So now, give me what year, what span are you?
Because I don't know a lot of the kids.
No. I'm talking about. It's about what
I started
year.
from Rob Williams because that's just let me finish. Let me make a point. I started from Rob because that's the one we know, and then I don't know a lot of the eight. All I know is the
So we're
80s
gonna
when I
say
played. There wasn't a lot of
1970
HISD dudes.
So
And then
1978.
you got to be an HISD. That was the thing, dude.
Okay, so here's the thing. Here's my question. Hold on. Watch this, Hatter. See, just like yesterday, it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. Watch this. Are you ready? Let me give it to the world. Let me put it out there for everybody here. There y'all go, guys. There you go. Let me give it to the YouTube
It ain't come
guys.
up yet. All right,
It's
give me,
coming.
oh damn, you put the twos by. Did I miss a school? That was all HISD, right? That's pretty good right there. See, I don't.
Yeah.
So who's your guy? Who am I missing?
Hold on. I gotta put it on. I gotta put it on the YouTube on the
I'm trying to
YouTube
figure out
feed.
who am I missing for HISD?
No. First of all, you don't have Sean Gay on there. First, let's stop right here. You don't have
I
Sean
meant
Gay.
to have Sean Gay. No, Sean Gay.
No, I don't hear Sean.
No. I got Sean Gay. Listen,
Hatter,
I just
that
forgot
is
him.
trash. That's trash.
Hatter,
Sean
Hatter,
Gay
Hatter,
on this,
Hatter,
it's
Hatter,
trash.
Hatter,
Hatter.
stop it.
It's trash.
Whoa. Hold on. I forgot Sean Gay's name. Hold up.
you
Jimmy
forgot.
got a delay. Hold up, Jimmy. Let me ask you a question, Jimmy. Hold up for a second. How many names are there right there? How many names is that?
I don't know.
It's 9. I forgot Sean's name. It's only 9 names.
Oh, okay.
Sean's name's supposed to be on there too.
Okay.
He was the first one. It was just cut off on my thing when I was looking at it. It started with Elmer.
Okay.
So Sean Gay was on there too. Yes.
Yeah.
That's
All
2.
right. All right, Walt.
Come on, dog.
Let me see.
1,
1, 2, 3,
2,
4,
3,
5,
That's 9.
6, 7.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot
Okay,
Sean's
hold on.
name. Sean was the
Okay.
first guy I put down.
Okay, so hold on. Let's go back. Let me go back and put it on there for y'all again, guys. Let me put it on there for y'all again. And watch this. It's gonna get real fun. We're gonna go through this list. Hold on, watch this here. Let's add Sean Gay to that and show y'all who he
Listen,
missed.
I want the dudes that played, the dudes on the feed that played back then. They really know. I'm not listening to Jimmy Hicks. Jimmy Hicks was playing baseball back then. And Hatter was in Memphis wearing them tight shorts back then. So I'm not listening to them. I want them dudes that actually played back then, man. That know what was going on.
But give me some guys that play. Where they at?
I'm just playing around. I'm playing around. Who did I forget, Jimmy? TJ Ford didn't play in HISD, Rick.
No, TJ Ford and HISD. Okay, so
I-
now on this
yeah,
list right here.
HISD.
Hold on. We started in 19s, and really and truly, if I was you, I would have took Rob off and just started it in the 80s, because it's a hell of a
Okay,
gap. Because
Can't do
because
it
you got
without Rob,
Lester,
man.
because,
Can't do it
because
without Rob.
Lester Goodwin came out after Rob Williams at Cashmere.
he was
Pony.
good. He was good. He was good with
And
the
Pony,
cash.
on this list, Pony was solid.
I can't, Jimmy. I listen. All I can do is what I know. I remember Pony, but I don't really know Pony.
Oh,
You
okay.
asked me my list. I don't know Pony.
Yeah.
But you're right, Jim. You got a delay. Because you talking, we can't hear you.
Hold on.
Yeah.
We can't hear you, Jim. You got a delay.
He can't do nothing about it. It's
Oh, okay.
latency. Oh, he done went out the mother, boy.
Jimmy,
He always trying to do something.
That if they may want to they may want to jump off on a couple of dudes, but that's a pretty solid list.
Hold on, let me
Carvin
bring Jimmy
was
back.
another good one. Carvin Holcomb, Dante Randall's another. Dante Randall, come on, Walter, relax. But I'm just saying, like, that's another good one. Yeah,
Jim,
Okay, now
Pony
we're
was,
good. Now we're good.
All right.
there you go. Pony was a good one. Trey Moore,
Pony-
come
Pony
on,
is-
man, stop.
Pony
Trey
was a
Moore was a
great-
good player too. Trey
Who?
Moore was good.
Trey Moe, yeah.
So okay,
Trey Moore
so
was
let's think of the next man in. Was Trey Moore better in high school than Pony? If anybody is validated,
Jamal Fenton was a good one.
Jamal
How about
Fenton
that
was woo.
okay,
How about
Jamal
Fenton?
Fenton,
Jody
Jamal
Arthur.
Fenton,
Jody Arthur
Jamal
played at,
Fenton wasn't better than Pony.
at Lee. Jody Arthur played at Lee, didn't he? But he didn't play. I don't think Jody played point guard though. Did he?
Okay, what about this? What about Carl Crawford?
I don't remember him. See, I don't know. See, the feed got to talk about him. I don't know.
What about
Carl Crawford.
What about Dwayne Reed?
I like Dwayne Reed, but he's not top 10 all time though. I like Dwayne Reed. I don't think
But Dwayne Reed
he's one of my guys. He's one of my
Dwayne
guys.
Reed
I
was
would
better
have
than
in the
Jamal
second
Fenton.
round. Huh?
He was better than Jamal Fenton in high school.
Small
I think he
Phil's
get the
pretty
nudge.
goddamn good.
He get the nudge over Jamal. They don't put him in the list, but they give him the nudge over Jamal. I'm just
Okay,
saying,
I'll
like
put
certain guys. That way, otherwise we're gonna have a whole list going down the road. But Dwayne Reed,
What Bobby Crawford went? Bobby
we
Crawford
talking
went. He played all
HISD.
day.
We talking HISD, guys.
Yeah,
HISD.
like what's come on, Mr. Katie? What you
No, they can't. They don't. Jimmy.
Now here's the thing. Andre Branch say Jody Arthur, and I posed this question earlier because Herb Baker said Jody Arthur on the list we was talking about yesterday, and we got a conversation.
Went to Robert
going
E. Lee, right? Robert E. Lee, Jody.
Jody Arthur on the state championship team, 1988, your year, Chris.
Hanks and all the dudes. I remember that.
And so here's the deal. So my question is, because I had a new thread, and the new thread we're talking to it next. We're leading probably tomorrow, going into next week. Is if you can only pick one from each school. Now, that means one from each school. Who's your point guard? And that way, now we can take it, and now we can advance the conversation from there. That means you got to be the king of your own castle first.
I mean, yeah, that's
I'm
tough.
just saying,
That
I mean,
means you got to
it's
pick between. That means you got to pick between Sean Gay and Tommy Mason Griffin.
Yes. So who's the king? So, but right now in that thing we talked about, we was talking about Jody Arthur. So my question is, are you declaring that Jody Arthur had a better high school career than Kendrick Davis did? That yay or
They
nay?
didn't go to the same school, Jimmy. Did they?
Yes, they did.
I thought
Sam
Booker T.
Houston.
Washington and Robert E. Lee.
Jody Arthur went to Sam Houston.
Oh, that's right. Why am I thinking? I'm thinking of a different dude. I'm thinking about a different dude. He did go to Sam. That's right.
Him and Keithus Hanks,
Hanks. Yeah, they was
or
good,
Darryl
bro.
Williams, all those
They
guys.
were good. They were good.
They won
good.
state. They went undefeated.
I remember that. Yeah, they were good.
So,
They were really good.
is
That
Jody-
Sam Houston
is
team.
Jody
Did they go
Arthur-
undefeated?
They went undefeated. If I'm not mistaken, I think they did. They might. I think they
Madison went undefeated in 85. I think they went undefeated in 87. I think Sam Houston went undefeated in 87. I think. 87. When did Combo come
Oh,
out?
it was 88.
Combo came out in 87 or 86. Because Wheatley was man, when they had Combo, Lord have mercy.
Combo was 86. I thought
Combo
that
was 86.
yes,
So-
the Sam Houston team I thought was 88.
My senior year.
Yes.
I don't
Yes.
remember that. I thought they was a year before. Anyway, they were good. I know that.
And so that's the question is once again, Walter Yates saying Joe Arthur was not the point guard. Walter, let them.
I didn't want to say nothing, but I don't remember Jody being the point guard. I didn't want to say nothing, but I don't
Well,
remember Jody.
Keith, when I saw Keith was handling a lot of the stuff when I saw it in the games.
That's what I thought. I thought Keithus Hanks was a point guard, tall, skinny Keithus Hanks.
you know.
But
But
I don't remember.
I'm gonna tell you like this.
Combo
I
was
mean,
86.
I
Hold on,
I
didn't
saw
Combo go
both.
to state? Didn't Wheatley go to state with Combo?
No,
Who they lose to in Calfines?
didn't they lose in half as in '86?
Who beat them?
They got upset.
Oh wow.
They got upset in '86. I can't remember who did. I thought they got upset in the regionals. Regional was high.
Hatter, what high school did you go to in Memphis, Hatter? You went to
Sheffield.
East?
So
Sheffield.
things Walt said they went to
Sheffield.
state. I thought they got
Sheffield.
upset. I know they
I told you Wheatley. I know Wheatley went to state. I
Went-
remember that.
yeah. I couldn't.
And what school did Ivan Petty go to?
I thought Ivan went to Madison, didn't he? Ivan, didn't you go to Madison?
Ivan Petty was Madison.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
you
went
was
to
Madison? Okay.
He went to Madison.
Yeah, man. So that's
It's
a
different
good
deal,
blast
man.
to pass,
Different
but
deal
guys.
back in the day.
Yeah, let's get out of here, Jimbo.
Yeah, man. Hey, so you guys, we'll be right back at it on tomorrow. Of course, good combo as well. Make sure you go and take a homework assignment. Go get somebody in your hoop groups on your social media platforms and bring them on to join the conversation tomorrow. And this is, like I said, this thing it gives life, and what it does to a lot of people. Somebody reminded me after the show yesterday. A lot of guys, man, that probably didn't get, getting all of the accolades or just the props or that they could have deserved back in the days. Well, the Chop Shop is saying some of these names, and it's kind of like their kids and wives and kinfolk listening to it on the Chop Shop, and it's funny because it's like some of you guys, family members, Chris, probably really think that they wasn't that good. And we are validating a lot of guys and saying, man, the dude was bad. That dude was a bad boy.
It was good, man. Dude, let me tell you something. A dude like Kelton Solomon don't get that dude could play, man. I'm telling y'all. Worthing. I don't think Worthing's a school anymore, right? They got rid of Worthing, right?
No, they're still there. It's still there.
Worthing's still there.
But-
So
but
I
Chris-
guarantee you, Kelton one of the best players ever played at Worthing.
Chris, I want you
Well,
to do me. I want to get the word out here because Chris said something real key earlier. He said, "I wish some old hoopers was on it. Y'all find the old hoopers and bring them on the show tomorrow because I want to hear from them." Because Chris, I was a good. I like that. You said find the old hoopers. You want to hear what they say.
Yeah,
And
because
what
they
we-
know a little bit more too.
What we'll do
About
is,
what
and
was
we'll have the hotline. We'll open up the hotlines tomorrow. But you guys are limited, of course, 1 minute. 1 minute, you tell a story, whatnot. Take a blast to the past on Baby Friday, and we'll open it up. So let everybody know we'll give a number out tomorrow. We have the hotline open on the Chop Shop. I definitely will be on time to help you guys. That way, now we get this thing rocking on tomorrow.
I won't be flying to H-Town, so y'all gonna miss me tomorrow. So
Wait a minute, wait. Marcus Carroll. See, Marcus
what'd he
Marcus
say?
Carroll is a guy that always loved to use cars and fix it up. And you get a new car rolling through, like, I get to use. He says Boney Watson was the best point guard ever played at Sam Houston.
Who's
His
that?
name wasn't Boney Watson. It was Boney Mingo. It was Tyrone Mingo, who's actually Kendrick Davis's summer coach. That was
Mingo, I ain't know Mingo played for them.
yeah.
Oh
Mingo-
man, that's my man.
Mingo played point guard for Sam Houston. He came right after Ice. First they had Ice. And Ice went up going, I think, to Wharton Junior College. And then Mingo came, but Mingo knows no, man, Mingo wasn't better than Kendrick Davis in high school, man. Kendrick Davis didn't have nothing to work with like them guys had to work with.
Nothing. Nathan.
For real. And them dudes, let me remind you, Sam Houston went to state.
Yeah.
And Kendrick Davis, as short as he is, he was the third tallest player on the floor for Sam Houston. Let me remind you, when they went to state, Kendrick Davis was he was the third or the third tallest.
Mm-hmm.
In the fourth at times.
What they play 1A, Division 2A?
No, that was the highest classification. No, that was 6A.
How did that happen? What's going
Because
on
they had
in
the two twins that went to University of St. Thomas.
Hold up. Them twins that was talking mess to me.
No,
No, not them twins. Not them twins. Not them the Reedus
these twins got degrees, and one of them play overseas right now. These twins
Okay.
had a great, and guess what? That University of St. Thomas degree, it's gonna be worth gold whenever they use it. Gold. They did the right thing. They both went somewhere. They both played in college. They both got to be able to see their mama get her cooking whenever they wanted to, and they both got college degrees on time. And one of them is even playing overseas. Last time I checked. But yeah, man. But that's it though, man. We gotta get up out of here though, man.
Yeah, man, we
we go
gotta
all
go.
day. We go crank this thing tomorrow, man. See you, man. Time to slide down Dino's back and yabba dabba do this thing on this Women Rock Wednesday. Shout out to all the ladies out there. G-Rod, I see you. Gil Rodriguez, the first Hispanic to ever get a Division I scholarship from out of Wheatley High School. Is
No
G-Rod.
way. What sport?
Yes. In basketball.
What?
Bro, he be back tomorrow to school you. See, that's what happened to you young bucks. You don't even understand what your history.
Breath smell like Similac.
Not disrespectful is that.
I'd
You know what?
have gave him 50. I'd say bring the Chick-fil-A sauce.
Hey.
Whatever his name is, bring the Chick-fil-A sauce.
Hey, all I'm gonna tell y'all is, man, Chris Walker must have been pretty damn good. Cause Herb Baker don't give nobody no damn credit. Chris
That's not
Walker.
true. I give credit.
No, I said Herb Baker don't give nobody no credit. And he said
Hey, Herb
you
can play
were
too.
the
Herb
bad.
was a
No, he
thug
said
back
you
then.
were the bad dude.
Back in the day.
I
Herb was a
can't.
big ass dude.
I wish I just got to see it myself. Cause you just don't look like no bad dude. That's all.
I'm 52 years old, man. What's wrong with you, man?
No, but at least some would be, you would have some.
I'm 52 years old, man.
You would have some resemblance of something.
I'm
Hey, hold up.
52.
No.
And
When I saw, hold
I
up.
would have gave you the business.
Hey, when I saw that little box cut, you got the little signal up, playing against
Oh,
something.
my
I
God.
said, oh yeah. He was calling his play because he shot the damn ball every damn time.
Halle, you wrong. I only shot it when I touched it. That's the only time I
Say,
Let's
you know
get
what's
out
so
of here,
funny?
man. I got to go.
You know what's so funny? Chris Walker was zoned to Smiley.
How did he
He
get?
could have been zoned to Cashmere, but that wasn't even no chance. He wasn't gonna be able to play over there. And so he was zoned to Smiley, but the folks
whoa.
say,
Say that again. Hold up. What'd you just say? I wouldn't have what?
he wasn't gonna be able to play over at Cadden.
I wouldn't have played Cashmere. Did they even have a Division I player ever come out of that school? I don't even know
What do you
what
mean?
you're talking about.
Disrespect.
Chris Walker,
During my time, I don't even
the baddest player in the baddest point
You
guard.
know what?
Listen, the Cashmere Ramettes, the Ramettes,
Super Monday?
you know, they had a Division I player when I was coming out of high school.
Hey, what it called? Super Monday?
Listen, my mom. Listen, I'm gonna be respectful. My mama went to Cashmere. My mama was a Cashmere Ram, so I'm not gonna dish Cashmere.
You
Okay.
just did. You just did. You was
The
talking about you
Ramettes?
talking.
Reggie Slater. That's right. Reggie Slater was like he's my
Man,
little big brother.
so you mean to
Reggie
tell me
Slater-
for somebody to sit there and
Reggie
answer
Slater
you?
together.
For somebody to sit there and answer you about the Division I, we had multiple Division I players. Are you serious? For them to sit there and answer you,
Who, Reggie
what do you
Slater?
mean who? Go do your history. We had way more than Reggie Slater.
Oh, thank
I'm
you,
talking
Mr.
about during my
Walker.
time. I
Slater.
don't remember that time.
Hold up. I'm finna get off. We
Back
got to get
then,
off, y'all, because I got to go.
Alex Holcomb came after Reggie Slater.
Hold
he
up.
went to Baylor.
Hold up.
Yeah, but I was gone then, though. I'm saying when I
Darryl
was
Barnes said you was mechanical. Now I can believe that. Thank you. I'm glad somebody reminded me of something. You look like a little old mechanical, little old robot.
Tell Barnes he was mechanically watching ESPN on Big Monday too with his remote. Let him know that too.
Say,
Man,
man,
we gotta go, man. We gotta go. I gotta get
I
out of here.
can't believe y'all ain't even got to answer Chris on this. I can go and name you 10 guys from Cashmere. that went to Division I.
No. You ain't had 10 guys from Cashmere that played in the Big East. So relax on that, homeboy. Calm down on that, okay?
How
Calm
many
down.
Millby had?
You know what's funny, Hatter? We named all them players. We ain't say one name from Cashmere. We mentioned Carl Godoon. He played in
Yeah.
1922.
No. I gave you one from Cashmere, but Luster Goodwin. I gave you Pony, and first thing you said,
I
yeah,
know,
man,
I'm just teasing.
Pony
Hey,
was
man.
good. Pony was
Man, I
good.
gotta go, man.
I'm
I gotta go, man.
teasing,
They looking at me crazy. I gotta go, y'all.
Hey man, we up out of here. We'll get
Hey,
this thing on tomorrow.
hey, Jimmy, Cashmere might have won state if they had me. So let's keep that straight. You know what I'm
We
saying?
done won state. We won state this many times. How many
Well,
Millby won?
No, listen, that's before Frankie Brazos was born, man. That's what Frankie Brazzers was
Chris,
doing.
I got to hit the button, Chris. I got to hit
Frankie
the
has
button.
one.
I got to hit
gone.
the button.
Yo, Jimmy talking that mess. Cash
I
Man
got to
was
hit the
that
button,
motherfucker
y'all. I got to
75
go, man.
years.
Hey, I got to hit the button, man.
Jim Hicks, Rob Hatter. You are now tuned in to the Chop Shop. I'm Retro. Let's get it. We in the Chop Shop. We live in the Chop Shop. We talking sports talk. We live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop. I'm talking sports talk. So turn your dials up. It's live in the Chop Shop. We in the